Burnside. The starting tight end, or they will alternate also, number 19, Alan Jerome, and number 95, Evan Bias. The starting tackles, number 76, Lee Chestnut, number 65, John Harold. The guards are number 55, Will Lampkin, and number 79, John Sowell. And the center is number 74, Russell Cook. Opening up at the running backs for Coach Flip Godfrey's Panthers, number 33, Jonathan Miller, and number 41, David Morgan. And, of course, will alternate in and out with number 21, Will Lott, and number 44, Miller Todd. The starting quarterback, and he's had a great senior season for the Panthers, number 10, David Ratcliffe. For Coach Parker Stubbs and the Grenada Kirk Academy Raiders, they will open up with at center with number 66, P.J. Harville. The guards are number 76, Brandon Fulgham, and number 50, Daniel Osborne. The tackles are number 78, Joe McKnight, and let's see, number 75, T.J. Pippin. The tight end will be number 2, Drew Rose. The starting running backs will be number 43, Alan Cravens, and number 34, Justin Dreyer, and the starting quarterback, number 18, Reagan Hayward. That's the starting lineups for tonight's football game. For Canton Academy. He'll stand and he'll tee it up at the 40-yard line, and we'll get the football game underway. Good crowd on hand here at the stadium here in Grenada for this football game. And George comes forward and kicks it down the field, sends it high and deep, and it's going to go over to the far side. Mitchell Harville will grab it on about the 6-yard line, moves it straight up the middle, got a nice seam up over the 30. He's to the 33-yard line, and that's where Grenada will play it. First down and 10 yards to go from the 33-yard line. First down and 10 yards to go for Grenada, for the Kirk Raiders. And number 18, Reagan Hayward, will get his ball club up over the football. He'll send a 3 wide receiver set to the near side of the field with a lone setback. Looks at a Panther 5-man defensive front. Now sends a man in motion to the near side. He's going to throw a little hitch, almost a lateral pass out here to 34, Justin Dyer. Dyer will get it up to about the 34-yard line, so he picks up 2 before Alan Jerome, number 19, was there for the Panthers to knock him down. Gain of 2. It'll be second down and 8 yards to go. Chad Penn, also from an outside position, came up to make the tackle. Give him 2, second down and 8 yards to go. So Grenada Kirk just came out throwing the football on the first down. I think they threw 2 passes last week.
Yes, sir.
So go ahead, Ralph. I'm sorry.
They throw it every play.
Yes, the triple wide out to the far side of the field. Lone setback. Spinning pitch the football again to Alan Cravens. Cravens will drive it to about the 35, 36. Flags all over the place as they come flying out of everywhere. So it's a nice gain of the play of some 3-4 yards. But flags fly in every direction, so we'll see what the infraction's going to be. Let's see, Ralph, they're talking to the Panthers, so evidently it's going to go against Kirk. And usually at the point where somewhere downfield it's probably a holding penalty or a blocking the back penalty, something along that line.
That's what it looks like, Mike. We saw her flag early, then one late. I don't know what the late flag was for.
So they're talking to the Panthers. No indication. Holding penalty, I believe. So it's holding downfield, and of course I believe that's a spot infraction that they'll mark the football back. Now will remain the same second, but the Raiders are going to have a lot of territory to chew up after this penalty. Now that's a clipping penalty. went all over the world with that one, but we finally came up with the clipping penalty, and so the down will remain the same. It'll be second down, but it's going to back the Raiders way back into their own territory. 11:09 left to go in the first quarter of play. We're just underway from Grenada, Mississippi. Clipping penalty downfield against Grenada will mark the football back inside the 25-yard line at about the 24. Down will remain the same second, but it's second down now, and a ton of yardage to go. They've got to get up to the 43-yard line for a first down. Backs are a lone setback with triple wide out to the near side of the field. Here's the spin, giving the football, driving up the middle to number 43, Alan Cravens. Cravens gets up over the 30, up to about the 32-yard line. Got it back to around the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be third down and about 10 yards to go for the Raiders. Drove the football straight ahead, Ralph, and that's what the Panthers have kind of been susceptible to this year defensively, somebody running straight at them, and Kirk did a nice job of eating up the penalty yardage that time.
That's true. They did a good job of running the football, Mike.
So it'll be third down and 10 yards to go for Grenada. Possession down. They'll get us triple wide outs to the near side of the field with a lone setback. Number 18, Reagan Hayward, will set his ball club down, and he rolls out right to throw. He's under some pressure. He sets it. He fires downfield. Pass is caught up at the 40-yard line and hit down immediately shy of the first down. Chad Penn was there along with Alan Jerome from the secondary. They got it to Mitchell Harville, and Harville was knocked down at the 41. It's going to be a yard shy of the first down. It'll be fourth down and 1 yard to go, and let's see what Coach Parker Stubbs will do here on the opening drive of the ball game. Fourth and a yard to go. Football at the 41-yard line. He's got to get it to the 42 for a first down, and Grenada is not going to hesitate. They're going to go on a fourth down and 1 yard to go situation. They get number 66, P.J. Harville, over the ball at center. Lone setback. Triple wide receivers to the far side. They give driving to number 43, Alan Cravens, and Cravens drives it to the 44, and he picks up a first down, or what should be a first down for Grenada Kirk. So,
Mike, just a good job of running the ball straight up the middle.
Did a nice job on a third down pass play to get it up where they could go for the first down, and of course overcame a major penalty to pick up the first down right there. So it's first down and 10 yards to go for Grenada from the 44-yard line in their own territory. Lone setbacks, triple out to the far side of the field. Again, spin gives to Cravens, drives the left side. He moves it to the 45, maybe the 46-yard line. Give him 2. It'll be second down and 8 yards to go. Panthers, led by John Harold, are there to knock him down along with Miller Todd. Knock him down after 2. It'll be second down and 8 yards to go. Second down and 8 yards to go for Grenada. 8 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Clock on the move. This is the opening drive of the ball game. Grenada's picked up 1 first down on this drive, and they overcame a big penalty to do it. Lone setback, man in motion to the near side of the field. They give to the man in motion. He breaks through a nice hole. Number 34, Justin Dyer, into the secondary, into Panther territory, inside the 40, down to about the 37-yard line. He's got more than enough for a first down on a big play. First down and 10 yards to go. John Paul Buckley was there from the secondary to make the tackle.
Mike, they just came back with a little counter there. The Panthers wasn't ready for it, and they run it up the middle again.
And, of course, we had heard, in talking the football game, some of the Panther players that they run this counter play very effectively, and they picked up a nice first down there. Triple out to the far side of the field, man in motion to the near side, and they give to Cravens, diving up the middle, flag of the play. Cravens got a yard, and that's about all as the Panthers knock him down at the 35-yard line. But there is a flag of the play, and that's in the general area where we usually get the holding penalty, and that's exactly what it is. So for the second time in this drive, the Raiders have drawn a major penalty, a holding penalty on first down. The down again will remain the same, but it'll be first down and 20 yards to go as they'll back the Kirk Raiders back up after the penalty. Move it back to the 46-yard line, and it'll be first down and 20 yards to go for the Raiders. Kirk is 2 for 2 in the passing game tonight, as they have completed both of them. Triple out to the far side of the field, lone setback, Cravens, and he goes in motion, and rolling out left to throw is number 18, Hayward. Hayward whips it downfield, pass intercepted to the secondary by the Panthers. And moving it back up to the 42-yard line, or the 38-yard line. couldn't tell who picked it off for the Panthers. I believe it was John Paul Buckley. They got it number 28. And so Buckley picks off the football, gets it back to the 38-yard line, and the Panthers are in business off the turnover, first down and 10 yards to go.
Mike, big break for the Panthers.
Let's see what the Panthers offense will do. Russell Cook will get up over the football at center. Cats will work a slot to the far side of the field, backs in the I formation. First down and 10 yards to go. David Ratcliffe sets him down, looks over a five-man front. He's going to fake the reverse and give diving up the middle to David Morgan and Jonathan Miller, I'm sorry, and Miller drives it to about the 38-yard line, 39. Give him one. It'll be second down and 9 yards to go. Of course, Panthers ran that reverse on the second play of the ball game last week and went and took it all the way for a touchdown and faked that reverse there and just gave it diving right up the middle of the field, and Miller only had 1 yard, so it'll be second down and 9 yards to go for the Panthers. Football resting at their own 39-yard line. Ratcliffe puts him in an offset ice, slot to the near side of the field, looks over the defense, and he goes off play action, straight back to throw downfield, wide open into the secondary, and breaking tackles into the 30 and to the 20. That's George. He's to the 10, he's to the 5, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Mark George, 61 yards. He hauled it in and took it all the way for a touchdown. A great throw and catch. And with 7:01 left to go in the first quarter, the Panthers have struck first, and they lead it 7-0. Tyler Clark will attempt the extra point. John Paul Buckley will snap it. Sean Ellis will put it down. Waiting for the snap. There it is. It's down. Kick on the way. Kick is good. Time out of the field. 7:01 left to go in the first quarter. Panthers 7, Kirk nothing. Panther football on WMGO continues with the Big Cat kickoff in 30 seconds. The passing game. Mark George, who scored the touchdown, will kick it off for the Panthers. He comes forward, puts the foot in it. It drives it deep, and it's going to be grabbed by number 8 for Kirk. That's Mitchell Harville, and Harville will drive it up to, let's see, up over the 25 to the 28-yard line. Panthers stack him up at the 28, and that's where everybody will play it, and everybody will unstack, and Grenada will play it. First down and 10 yards to go from the 28-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 yards to go for the Raiders. Coach Parker Stubbs had them in 3 wideouts to start the ball game, and I thought they moved the football effectively. We're stymied a little bit by a couple of penalties. Again, 3 wideouts to the far side. Backs the lone setback. Man in motion to the near side. Here's the give, driving to Cravens up the middle. He drives up over the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him about 3, maybe 4. It'll be second down. Let's call it 7 yards to go. Evan Bias, number 95, was there to make the tackle. The big junior, 6 feet tall, 220 pounds. Give him 3, second down and 7 yards to go. Second and 7 to go for the Kirk Raiders as they get number 66, P.J. Harville, over the football at center. Triple wideouts to the far side of the field. Lone setback. Second down, 7 yards to go. Here's the give again up the middle to Cravens. Cravens will drive it to about the 33, 34-yard line. Mark it at the 34. Give him 2. And it'll be third down and 5 yards to go for the Raiders. And Ralph, you would think a big play right here. A possession down for Grenada. Third down and 5 yards to go.
That's true, Mike. They need to convert here and keep their drive going.
So it's third down and 5 yards to go. Clock at 5 minutes and 56 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play. Slot will be to the far side of the field. A tight wing to the near side with a lone setback. Now the wing man in motion. On that counter play, they give the football to number 34. Carrying it, that was Justin Dyer, and he had got nowhere as the Panthers sniffed it out and knocked him down for the loss of a yard. Wayne Graves was there.
Good job by Wayne Graves, Mike. I tell you, the Panthers stayed at home that time.
So it'll be fourth down and 6 yards to go, and Grenada will have to punt the football. Number, let's see, 43, Cravens, will drop back to punt the football, and Buckley will stand back deep for the Panthers, along with, let's see, Buckley and Jonathan Miller. There's the snap. It's low on the ground. Cravens comes forward, kicks a line drive kick, and I think Jonathan Miller lost it because it went over his head and it's going to be touched down at the 18-yard line, so it'll be first down. They'll actually mark it at the 20, so it'll be first down and 10 yards to go for the Panthers from their own 20-yard line, as they've got 80 yards to negotiate with a 7-0 lead.
Good punt by Kirk, Mike, at 49 yards.
So Cravens boomed it out of there, and the Panthers are in business at their own 20, first down and 10 yards to go. Panthers lead at 7-0. They've had 2 offensive plays, but of course the big one, a 61-yard touchdown pass to Mark George. So it's first down and 10 yards to go for the Panthers. Cook will get up over the football at center. Slot will go to the far side of the field. Offset eye in the backfield. Ratcliffe looks over a 4-man defensive front. He spins, pitches the football to Jonathan Miller, looking for the corner. Miller will get it up over the 20, up over the 25, breaks a tackle, and angles back into about the 31-yard line. Should have enough for a Panther first down. It should be first down and 10 yards to go as he gets it to the 31, gain of 11, first down and 10 yards to go. So it's first down and 10 yards to go for the Panthers as Jonathan Miller, on his second carry of the night, puts it ahead for 11 yards and a first down. Trey Burnside will come wide to the near side. John Paul Buckley will work out of the slot. Offset eye in the backfield. Ratcliffe looks over a 4-man defensive front. Calls about. Now he goes straight back to throw. He's got time to the outside for Burnside, who kind of dives and catches the football at about the 34-yard line. Gain of about 3. It'll be second down and 7 yards to go for the Panthers. Oh, he called the pass incomplete. He didn't haul it in. I thought he dove and caught the football, or kind of leaned back to David and caught the football, but it hit the ground, so it was incomplete. It'll be second down and 10 yards to go. And now Burnside will come back into the game. They got him out. Now he came back into the game with the play. And Buckley will come wide to the near side. Burnside will go wide to the far side. Ratcliffe with a second down and 10 will put him in the I formation. 4:24 left to go in the first quarter of play. Panthers leading at 7-0. Ratcliffe calls him out, and now we've got an early movement. And let's see, I believe it's on Grenada, and that's what the officials are indicating. Grenada jumped off sides, and so the Panthers will pick up a free 5. It'll be second down and 5 yards to go. 5-yard penalty will pull it up to the 36-yard line. It'll be second and 5 with 4:24 left to go in the first quarter of play. Next week, the Panthers are at home to take on Leake Academy in conference play. Make your plans to be with us at the stadium next Friday night. Wide outs to both sides of the field. Ratcliffe throws again to George, wide open at the 50, and now he's hit from behind hard as he got it over the 40 to the 39-yard line. But once again, George was wide open. Pass was right on the money, and the Panthers are back in business. First down and 10 yards to go at the Kirk 39-yard line. And now I believe Coach Stubbs wants to talk to his defense. Timeout of the field, 4 tops, 7-0, and they've got the football at the Grenada 39-yard line. First down and 10 yards to go. Offset eye in the backfield, slot to the far side of the field. Ratcliffe looks at a 4-man front, gives diving up the middle to Morgan. Big hole. He breaks into the secondary inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line. First down, Canton Academy, as David Morgan drives to the 15. First down and 10 yards to go. It opened up beautifully in the middle, and now let's see. There's a flag on the play. I didn't see that one come down, but it looks like it's coming back, and it's probably going to be the holding penalty against the Panthers. Boy, that nullified a big one right there as it opened up beautifully. It is holding on the Panthers. It's going to cost them a major penalty, first major penalty of the night on the Panthers, and it'll be first down. Down will remain the same, first down. But the Panthers will have the football back at their own 49, back at the Kirk 49-yard line. It'll be first down and 20 yards to go for the Panthers. They've got to get the football down to the 29-yard line for a first down. And let's see what the Panthers will do. They'll get Chad Penn wide to the far side. In the slot will be John Paul Buckley. Offset eye in the backfield. Ratcliffe looks at a 4-man front. Straight back to throw. The left-hander under pressure. Grabbed, hit, and dropped back at the 45-yard line in Panther territory. Led by number 76, Brandon Fulgham. Grenada Kirk with a big rush, knocks David down back at the 45, loss of 6, and it'll be second down and 26 yards to go for the Panthers. So Burnside will check in from the far side of the field with the play from Coach Flip Godfrey and the Canton Academy bench. Second down, 26 yards to go.
Mike Kirk just did a good job of getting to the quarterback that time.
Nice pass rush as the Panthers with a second 26. Let's see what they'll do. Slot to the far side, offset, eye in the backfield. Ratcliffe gives, driving up the middle to David Morgan. Big hole. Morgan breaks into the secondary, runs over a man, gets inside the 40, down to about the 37, 36-yard line, depending on where they mark it. So a nice gain of the play, and now the Panthers have something they can deal with on third down. Should be third down now, and about 6 or 7 yards to go. Third down, 7 yards to go for the Panthers. And, Ralph, that's a big play. Instead of second and 26, it's third down and 6. And that's a big play.
That's true, Mike. That's a big difference. 2 great runs by David Morgan the last 2 times he's touched the ball.
Offset, eye in the backfield. Wide outs will work to both sides. Third down, 6 yards to go. And here's off play action. Morgan, Ratcliffe back to throw to the outside. Pass is caught by Penn, who breaks a tackle. Down the sidelines to the 10. 5. Touchdown, Panthers.
Mike, just a good job of Chad coming back, catching the ball, and turning it upfield.
Number 34, Justin Dyer, had him in his sights. It looked like he was going to knock him down, but Penn did a great job of breaking the tackle and just took it down the sideline for a touchdown. And with 2:08 left to go in the first quarter, the Panthers are back on the board. They lead it 13-0. There is a flag on the play of the far after the play, and it's an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Panthers. It's going to cost them 15 yards, so the extra point, instead of being your usual 20-yard extra point attempt, the 15-yard penalty will mark the football back at the 17-yard line. So the Panthers will have, or at the 18. So the Panthers will attempt a 35-yard extra point. They'll put it down at the 25-yard line. Sean Ellis will put it down. Clark has the leg for it. He can get it that far. Waiting for the snap. It's down. Kick on the way. He's got plenty of leg, but it's wide to the left. It's no good. Time out of the field. 2:08 left to go in the first quarter of play. Panthers 13, Kirk nothing. Panther football on WMGO continues with the Big Cat kickoff in 30 seconds. George, after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Panthers, was no good. So George will kick it off again. Number 29 comes forward. He's just going to pooch it to the far side of the field, and the Panthers are going to catch an offside penalty, something you rarely see on kickoffs, but the Panthers are going to catch the offside penalty, and Mark's going to have to kick it from the 35-yard line.
Mike, looked like the Panthers wanted to catch that one and run with it.
And as fixing to say, the Panthers have not used that pooch kick very much, haven't used it much at all, and that's exactly what they did. They just lobbed it out there, and look, now I think you're right, Ralph. Probably tried to run up under it to try to make something happen, but they jumped off sides on the far side of the field. So now they'll get the 5-yard penalty, and they'll kick it from the 35-yard line. George has done such an effective job kicking the football for the Panthers, especially in these kickoff situations.
I tell you, every game he just gets better and better, I believe, Mike.
He really has, and it's been very rare that he's had very many returns on him this year. He's done a great job in the kicking game.
And again, hats off to Tyler Clark. He's done a great job of extra points, too.
No doubt about it. There's the kick, and it's grabbed by one of the up men. That's Adam Dinkenlanger, and he'll drive it up over the 35 to the 36-yard line as the Panthers again cover very, very well. Chad Penn was down up under the pile to make the tackle, and it'll be first down and 10 yards to go for the Kirk Raiders from their own 36-yard line as they'll start this drive with 2:01 left to go in the first quarter of play. Panthers on top 13-0. Again, want to remind you, next week we'll be at home at Sam Vincent Memorial Field next Friday night as the Panthers will take on the Leak Academy Rebels. Man in motion to the near side as they pitch to Cravens, who is the man in motion. He drives to about the 37. Give him one. It'll be second down. 9 yards to go. Number 65, John Harrell was there. Jonathan Miller along with number 44, Miller Todd, the big 5'9", 180-pound linebacker, is there to knock him down. Gain of a yard. Second down and 9 yards to go.
Mike Miller's going to have a long night watching this young man. I tell you, Miller's doing a great job for us. Miller,
it's just been routine the last few weeks, Ralph. 15, 16 tackles a night. He's doing a night what a lot of people did in a career. He's just had a great
in this defense, he's got a key on that running back there.
Here's the spin. Give to Cravens. Cravens drives up over the 40 to about the 41-yard line. Number 45 was there for the Panthers to make the tackle. John Lutz, the 5'11", 160-pound linebacker, knocked him down after the gain, of about 4, and it'll be third down and a long 5 yards to go for Kirk with a minute left to go in the first quarter of play. Panthers on top 7-0, or 13-0. Big, again, a possession down for the Kirk Raiders. Let's see what Coach Parker Stubbs wants to do. He'll send a slot to the far side of the field. No, he'll go triple to the far side of the field. Long setback, that's Cravens. His number 18, Reagan Haywood, will go straight back to throw. Now he's under some pressure, tries to dump the screen, sets the screen over here to Drew Rose, and Rose is wide open. Down the sidelines to the 40, and he's going to be hit and driven down at about the 28-yard line. But it's enough for a Kirk first down as the Panthers had a big rush, but they set the screen well. Drew Rose broke wide open down to about the 26-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 yards to go for the Raiders. So a nice play as they called the screen. The Panthers came with the rush on third down, and Rose carried the mail down to the 26-yard line. 27 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play. Panthers lead it 13-0, but Kirk is on the move, and now we've got a discussion on the far side of the field. I believe we've got some kind of problem with the chain on the far side of the field. And if that's the case, that's going to take a few minutes to untangle and straighten out or whatever.
Mike, Kirk's quarterback just did a great job of avoiding the sack, turning around, throwing the ball opposite side of the field, set the screen up. Good play on Kirk's behalf.
No doubt about it, and it's a big gain for Kirk. And the Panthers leading at 13-0. But now, Ralph, Grenada finds themselves right back in the right back in the hunt with a nice drive going in the football now down at the Panther 26-yard line.
That's right, Mike. They stick the ball in here, and then they're right back in the ball game.
And, of course, the Panthers have done a good job with the running game so far, with Kirk running straight at them. But where Kirk has hurt them a little bit is in the passing game, and it's something the Raiders have not been very successful at this year, but they've been very, very successful tonight.
Well, that's true, Mike. They run a little misdirection. We're sort of over-pursuing the football, and I think that's what happened to us on that play.
Andy Bailey will check into the football game with the play from Coach Parker Stubbs on the bench on the near side. 14 seconds left to go in the quarter. Clock on the moves. Triple out to the far side of the field. Lone setback is Craven as Haywood Gross is going to pitch the ball to Craven. Craven looking for the corner, and he's going to get some nice blocks. Flags in the play as the Panthers ride him down after the gain of about 6, and the buzzer sounds, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. Timeout on the field at the end of the first quarter. Panthers 13, Grenada nothing. Panther football on WMGO will continue with the second quarter in 60 seconds. Slot will work, or rather 3 wide receivers will work to the far side of the field. Cravens, the lone setback, is number 18, Reagan Hayward. Goes back on a quarterback draw, is just going to take the football straight ahead at number 70. Wayne Graves was there doing his job, making sure that that play didn't occur. Knocked him down after the gain of a yard, maybe 2, and it'll be second down and 18 yards to go for the Raiders. Tell you, those inside defensive linemen, anytime you get a draw, a quarterback draw, anything, they're responsible for that inside, and Graves did a nice job that time staying at home.
They've got to contain the football, stay at home, watch for that play.
So give him 3. It'll be second down and 17 yards to go for the Kirk Raiders. Of course, they're in 4-down territory with the football at the Panther 33-yard line. Second and 17, 11:20 left to go in the first half. Triple wide outs to the far side of the field. Man in motion back to the near side. Lone setback, given a trap up the middle to Cravens. Cravens breaks into the secondary. He drives up inside the 25 down to around the 20, maybe inside the 20-yard line. Going to be very close to the first down, depending on where they mark it. Grenada with a nice job of blocking up front as they ran a trap off that motion back to the near side. And gave it to Cravens, and Cravens stuck it ahead for a first down. So that run netted 17 as they went off tackle on the trap, and it's first down and 10 yards to go for the Kirk Raiders with the football marked down at the 16-yard line. So Grenada's in business. First down and 10 yards to go with the Panther 16.
I think that's a bread and butter play. That's the thing the Panthers got to stop. That's what we've heard about all week.
Triple wide outs to the near side of the field. Man in motion. They give to the man in motion. That's number 34, Dreyer, carrying the football inside the 15, down to around the 12-yard line. So Kirk doing a nice job of moving the football on the ground, running it right at the Panthers. And that's a nice gain of the play right there of about 4. It'll be second down and 6 yards to go for the Raiders with the football resting inside the 15 down at the 13-yard line. So Kirk moving the football extremely well with 10 minutes and 27 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Panthers on top by the score of 13-0. Triple wide outs to the near side of the field. Lone setback. Hayward back is going to pitch the football to Cravens. Hit in the backfield. Is going to be hit and stacked up back at about the 17-yard line. Number 41, David Morgan, was there from his linebacking position. Read it well. Knocked him down for a loss. John Harrell was also there. Loss on the play. It'll be third down now for Grenada. Third down and about 11 yards to go. So nice penetration by the Panther defensive front as they knock them down for a loss. But again, the Raiders in 4-down territory. They've got the football at the Panthers' 17-yard line. It's third down and 11 yards to go. Triple wide out to the far side of the field. Lone setback as Hayward spins and gives to Craven, driving straight up the middle inside the 15 down to around the 14-yard line. And it'll be fourth down for Grenada. Fourth down and about 8 yards to go. And with the football at the Panther 15-yard line is where they mark it. Fourth down, I'll call it 9 with 9:19 left to go. And of course, Ralph, no hesitation here. Coach Parker Stubbs will go for it here on fourth down.
That's true, Mike. They need to punch the ball in to keep their momentum going. Panthers just need to play tough defense and stop them.
Derek Lopez will go wide to the far side of the field. Number 8, Mitchell Harville will be in the slot. Lone setback is number 18. Reagan Haywood will set his ball club down. Fourth down and 9 yards to go, and he rolls out right to throw. He's under some pressure, throws to the outside. Pass is, let's see, is
incomplete.
It incomplete on the far side of the field. It was in the corner on the far side. Pass fell incomplete, and the ball will go over as the Panther defense rises and stops Grenada on that offensive possession, and they'll take over deep in their own territory at the 15-yard line. First down and 10 yards to go. Big stop by the Panther defense right there as Grenada moved the ball extremely well, but the Panthers were able to stop them as they got down to the 15, and now the big cats are in business at their own 15-yard line. First down and 10 yards to go. Slot will come to the near side of the field. Ratcliffe will put him on an offset eye in the backfield. And now we've got a flag on the play on the far side. And let's see, Ralph, somebody's lined up offside.
I believe the Panthers maybe.
Let's see, the official comes in, and it is okay, yeah, offsides on the Panthers, and it'll be a 5-yard penalty. We'll mark it back to the 10-yard line, and now the Panthers in the shadow of their own goalpost at the 10. It'll be first down and 15 yards to go. And certainly not something the Panthers wanted to do with 8:47 left to go in the first half of play. Panthers holding on right now and just want to work their way out of this thing, run some clock, and kind of just don't play around with the football back inside their own 20. They've got it at the 10, first down and 15 yards to go. Slot will come to the near side of the field. Offset eye in the backfield. Ratcliffe looks at a 4-man defensive front for Grenada. He spins and gives the football, driving on the trap. Carrying it is David Morgan, and Morgan got nowhere as Grenada stacked it up very, very well. No gain. That was Miller Todd, rather, carrying the football. It's second down and 15 yards to go from the 10-yard line. And Ralph, of course, the Panthers would love to see the clock run out here, and they certainly don't want to turn the football over here deep in their own territory.
That's true, Mike. We don't need to make any mistakes down here because, you know, score puts Kirk right back in the ball game.
13-0. Panthers lead it. 8 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the first half. John Paul Buckley will go wide to the far side. Trey Burnside will come wide to the near side. Offset eye will work in the backfield. Second down, 15 yards to go. Ratcliffe goes back to throw, sets, fires on a fly pattern for the far side to Buckley, and it's a battle for it. The pass fell incomplete. There's a flag on the play. So let's see who it's going to be interference on someone. Let's see who it's going to be on. Couldn't tell from this angle who it might be on. It's on Kirk. So the Panthers are going to pick up a first down after the pass interference call. And Ralph, it's going to get them out of a deep, deep hole back at the 10-yard line.
That's a big play there for the Panthers.
So it'll be first down and 10 yards to go on the pass interference call. Football will come all the way up to the 25-yard line. And again, it just gets the Panthers out of a hole. They had it second down and 15 yards to go. And now it's first down and 10 for the Panthers with the football at the 25-yard line. Coach Parker Stubbs didn't like it. He's out talking with the officials right now. Ratcliffe puts him in the I formation. Slot to the far side of the field. Give to Will Lott. And the sophomore is knocked down behind the line of scrimmage as Kirk did a great job of penetrating and knocked Will down for the loss of a yard. It'll be second down and 11 yards to go. That's Will Lott's first carry of the ball game tonight, and I tell you, he's been a sensation so far this year in his sophomore campaign, but he couldn't get started that time as Kirk penetrated very, very well, knocked him down for the loss of a yard. Second down and 11 yards to go. Burnside goes wide to the far side. Now a slot to the far side of the field. Backs are in the I formation. Ratcliffe with a second and 11 is going to go off play action. Throw to the outside. Pass intercepted by Grenada. And the Kirk Raiders are going to be in business as they bring it back inside the 25 at about the 24-yard line. Justin Dyer is the man that picked the football off and got it inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line is where they'll mark it. So the Raiders are in business as the Panthers turn it over. First down and 10 yards to go from the 18-yard line in Panther territory.
Big play for Kirk, Mike. That puts him right back in the ballgame with the score here.
6:57 left to go in the second quarter of play. Panthers on top 13-0. But once again, the Raiders are right back in business, knocking on the door at the Panther 18-yard line. There's a lone setback. They pitch to Craven. Craven drives to the left side, breaks a tackle, running like a man possessed inside the 15, down to around the 14, maybe the 13-yard line. Give him about 6. It'll be second down and 4 yards to go. Chad Penn was there to make the tackle for the Panthers. Give him 6. Second down and 4 yards to go. Football resting at the 14-yard line. So the Raiders trying to take advantage of the turnover as the Panthers throw the interception just a moment ago. Triple receivers to the far side of the field. Craven's the setback behind number 18, Reagan Haywood. Haywood will spin off the right side, give the football to Justin Dyer, and Dyer will drive inside the 15 to the 14, 13, give him a yard, and it'll be third down for the Raiders. Third down and about 4 yards to go. Football going to be marked at the 13-yard line.
Mike, Panthers doing a good job of stopping the run again.
So, go ahead, Ralph.
They need to hold on here and keep this Kirk team out of the end zone for half.
5 minutes and 46 seconds left to go. If the Panthers are able to hold them out right here, could be a big momentum swing to the Panthers. Of course, the Panthers turned it over a moment ago to get Kirk back in this position, and now Coach Parker Stubbs wants to talk about it. Time out of the field, 5:35 left to go in the first half of play. Panthers 13, Grenada nothing. Panther football on WMGO continues in 30 seconds. Haywood will bring his ball club up to the line of scrimmage, gives on the trap to Cravens, who breaks into the secondary at the 5, and he's in the end zone for the touchdown. Just ran that trap up the middle, and Grenada converts off the turnover, and the Raiders are on the board. It's 13-6. Panthers lead it with 5:30 left to go in the first half of play. Well, Ralph, that's exactly what you want to do. You get a turnover, you capitalize, and that's what the Kirk Raiders just did.
That's right, Mike. They did a good job of picking the turnover, cashing it in for a touchdown.
Chris Roach will attempt the extra point. Waiting for the snap. It's down. Kick on the way. The kick is good. Time out of the field. 5:30 left to go in the first half. The Raiders are on the board. The Canton Academy Panthers lead it 13-7. Panther football on WFGO continues with the Kirk kickoff in 30 seconds.
All right, good job by Kirk. You know, they get the turnover, they take the ball, they run it down the field. And this is the thing Coach Godfrey has told us about this tailback. You just got to stop him.
Cravens will kind of pooch it to the far side of the field, and that's it's going out of bounds. And the Panthers should get the football in excellent shape as it went out of bounds. And I'm sure the Panthers will take possession of the football and have it in excellent field position to start this drive. First down and 10 yards to go. Everybody's trying that little pooch kick now where you just kick the ball over that first line and try to make something happen and run down up under it. Unfortunately for the Raiders, that was too close to the sideline right in front of the Panther bench, and it went out of bounds actually at the 41-yard line, and that's where the Panthers will play it to start this drive. First down and 10 yards to go in excellent field position at their own 41-yard line. Panthers have had 3 offensive possessions tonight, scored 2 touchdowns, and turned it over a moment ago on a pass interception. Slot will come to the near side of the field, offset eye in the backfield, 13-7. Panthers lead it with 5:30 left to go in the first half. Ratcliffe will drive, giving the football up the middle, and absolutely no running room at all. Kirk just slammed it up inside, no running room at all. Carrying the football for the Panthers, I believe, was David Morgan, and he just had nowhere to go. It'll be second down and 10 yards to go for the Panthers. Wow, there was just nothing there, just a big blue wall of Kirk Academy defenders, and they knocked him down for no gain.
Mike, they've done a great job of shutting the run down. We've only gained 25 yards in the first half running the ball.
Slot to the near side of the field, backs in the I formation. Here's the option play, pitching it wide to Will Lott. He's got nowhere to go. He's knocked down back at the 41-yard line. Loss of a yard. Third down and 11 yards to go. And one thing Kirk has been able to do, Ralph, as you said, they have been able to shut down the running game. Now, the Panthers have been successful throwing the ball, but they haven't done much with the running game here in the first half.
I'll tell you, Mike, our offensive line have got to get off the football. I mean, you got to block somebody before you can establish a running game. And we're just not doing that tonight on the line of scrimmage. We've been fortunate to get, 3 long passes off and got some yards passing the ball over 100 yards. We're not doing a good job of running the ball right now.
Third down, 12 yards to go for the Panthers. A possession down. Ratcliffe on a 3-step drop. Now he's under pressure. Breaks away from one man, and now he's hit and dropped. As once again, the Raiders, who have fire in their eyes, come with the big rush and knock David Ratcliffe down back at the 35-yard line. Big loss of the play. It'll be fourth down, and Chad Penn will check the punting unit onto the field with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the first half. So Grenada very much back in this football game when it looked early like the Panthers were going to dominate. Now here come the Raiders, and they are right back in this football game. Number 34, Justin Dyer, will stand back to receive Chad Penn's punt. There's the snap. It's a good one. Penn comes forward and kind of kicks it off the side of his foot, and it's going to hit at the 45 and actually take a Kirk roll as it comes forward to the 49-yard line, and that's where the Raiders will play it. First down and 10 yards to go from their own 49, 51 yards away from pay dirt with 3:23 left to go in the first half of play, and the Panthers leading the football game 13-7. Wow. So the Raiders, who are on cloud 9 right now, they are higher than a Georgia pine, as they've got 3 wideouts to the far side of the field. Craven's in motion. They throw a little screen pass out there to Dyer. Dyer, pass was almost intercepted, but Dyer moved it inside Panther territory at the 50 to the 45-yard line. Almost a disaster, turns into a gain of about 7, and it'll be second down. I'll give him 6. Second down and 4 yards to go for the Raiders with 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Raiders only have one timeout as they start this drive and try to possibly take the lead if they can punch it in the end zone right here before the end of the half. And what a big momentum boost that would be for the Raiders. Slot will work to the far side of the field. 3 wideouts to the far side. Lone setback. Here's the give. Diving to Cravens up the middle. Cravens will drive it to about the 42-yard line. Between the 42 and the 41. It's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. And it'll be third down, a yard to go with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first half. And again, Grenada only has one timeout to play with in this possession, or in this case, so they've got to do something rather quickly with 2:20 left to go in the first half. Panthers leading it 13-7. Number 7, Joseph Hankins will come wide to the near side. In the slot, number 8, Mitchell Harville. Dyer also wide to the near side. Give to Cravens, diving up the middle of 40 to the 38-yard line. He's got the first down, but again, with 2:01 left to go in the first half, you've got to feel, Ralph, sooner or later, Coach Parker Stubbs is going to have to put the football up in the air with only one timeout remaining and 2 minutes left to go in the first half.
That's true if he's going to try to score here, unless he can break one of those counters, you know, up the middle. But Panthers are going to have to tighten up on defense.
3 wide receivers come wide to the near side of the field. There's a lone setback as number 18, Reagan Haywood, will go straight back to throw. Looking to set screen. Now he's under big pressure. Breaks away and finally hit and dropped back at about the 45, 43-yard line. So the Panthers came with big pressure. Looked like they were trying to set a screen pass up, but the Panthers foiled that and knocked Hayward down back behind the line of scrimmage. So it's a loss of 5, and it'll be second down and 15 yards to go with 1:26 left to go in the first half. So it's second down, 15 yards to go. 3 wide receivers come wide to this side of the field. Lone setback. Hayward rolls left to throw, sets to the flat. His pass is caught on the near side by number 6, Tommy Kerr. Kerr did not get out of bounds, and he got down to about the 28-yard line. But the clock continues to move with 58 seconds left to go in the first half. And the clock stops for the first down, and now when they set the change, the officials will roll the clock again. Football at the 28-yard line. So Kirk has done a great job of throwing the football tonight. They've been very balanced in their attack tonight. Panthers lead it 13-7. Clock moving now, 56 seconds left to go. As out, rolls right, goes Haywood. Reagan Haywood throws to the outside again, got his man on the far side. Again, I believe it was Kerr, and Kerr is knocked out of bounds, but the clock will stop with 48 seconds left to go. Gain of about 7 of the play, I believe. Give him 8 or 9 yards. That football is going to be marked down to about the 20-yard line, inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be second down and 1 yard to go. But more importantly, Kerr got out of bounds with 48 seconds left to go in the first half. He preserved that timeout, and now Kirk is in business, trailing it by 6, 13-7. 3 wideouts come to the near side of the field. Lone setback. Quarterback rolling out left to throw. He sets to the outside, throws, and passes overthrown. Tried to get it to Derek Lopez, but the pass was overthrown down at about the 5-yard line. Panthers had double coverage down, and it fell incomplete. And it'll be third down and a yard to go for the Raiders. 42 seconds left to go in the first half of play. So, Ralph, after the Panthers really dominated the first quarter, the Kirk Raiders have played the entire second quarter deep in Panther territory and are threatening right now to take the lead before the end of the first half.
That's true, Mike. I tell you, Kirk's fighting back. They're still in this ball game.
No question about it. 3 wide receivers come to the near side of the field. Lone setback. Number 18, Reagan Hayward, sets him down. He spins and gives diving up the middle to Cravens. Cravens will drive it to the down to around the 15-yard line. Going to be enough for the first down with 35 seconds left to go. And they'll stop the clock to set the chains. Evan Bias was there to make the tackle for the Panthers. 3 wide receivers to the far side of the field. Lone setback. Now they wind the clock, and we're set to go. First down and 10 yards to go for Grenada. Football at the 15-yard line. Hayward under pressure. Now he's going to be hit. Breaks a tackle. Now he's going to be dropped back at about the 18-yard line. Panthers had great pressure on the far side, and Coach Parker Stubbs is going to step in to call his final timeout. Time out of the field, 25 seconds left to go in the first half. Panthers lead at 13-7. Panther football on WMGO continues in 30 seconds. Okay, we're back here, Grenada, Mississippi. Slot to the near side of the field. Here's Hayward rolling back and throws back toward the corner. Pass is incomplete. Tried to get it to Drew Rose, who had run the pattern to the far side of the field, but the pass fell incomplete. And it'll be third down and 10 yards to go for the Raiders with 20 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Panthers leading the football game by the score of 13-7. Of course, Coach Parker Stubbs, well, let's see. Well, we've got a flag. An unsportsmanlike conduct penalty has been called on the Raiders. I didn't see the flag on the far side, but an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Raiders with 20 seconds left to go in the first half. And, boy, I tell you, that's a tough penalty right there, because that's a 15-yarder, and it's going to mark the football all the way back to the 32-yard line with 20 seconds left to go in the first half. And now, where you're on the 15, now you're back at the 32, and with no timeouts left. And, Ralph, you've got to feel like you've got to try to throw the ball into the end zone.
Well, that's true, Mike. That's just a tough break for Kirk. You hate to see him make a mistake like that, because they've really come back the second half. Done a good job of dominating the second quarter.
3 wide receivers to the near side, lone setback. Hayward calls him out, and he rolls out left to throw. He's under pressure from the backside, and David Morgan's going to knock him down back at the 40-yard line with 12 seconds left to go in the first half, and that's probably going to be the last play of the first half, as the Panthers are going to dodge a big bullet. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. The buzzer sounds. That's the end of the first half of play. Panthers dodge a huge bullet before the end of the first half, as Grenada was poised to take the lead, but the Panthers throw them back. A penalty aided in the deal also. Make no mistake about it. But the first half comes to a close with the Panthers on top by the score of 13-7.
For the Panthers, they can take the ball and stick it in the end zone this first possession.
So Cravens comes forward, and he's going to just pooch the ball to the outside. Again, it falls out of bounds, and the Panthers are going to have it in excellent field position up over the 40 at about the 43-yard line. So, Ralph, that's the second time that the Raiders have tried that. Both times it's gone out of bounds, and both times the Panthers have had excellent field position to start the drive.
I tell you what, Kirk was about a step away of catching the ball there, Mike. They could have caught that ball and ran it in the end zone. That's
no doubt about it. It's a free football, but it goes out, and the Panthers will have it first down and 10 yards to go at their own 44-yard line. David Ratcliffe, the senior left-handed quarterback, will have a slot to the near side of the field, wide out to the far side. Lone setback. Now Miller goes in motion to the far side. The speed play as they give to Miller, trying to find the defensive end. And number 34, Justin Dyer, slants in from a linebacking position and knocks him down. A loss of 4. It'll be second down at 14 yards to go. Wow, Panthers just unable to get anything going in the running game tonight, as Kirk has been there really on every snap defensively, and the Panthers just unable to get on track on the running game. Loss of 4. Second down, 14 yards to go. Football back at the 40-yard line. Let's see what Mr. Ratcliffe and the Panther offense will come up with right now. Wide out will work to the far side. Wing to the far side. Lone setback. Wide out to the near side of the field. Ratcliffe looks at a 4-man front. Sends Miller in motion to the near side. Off play action. Throws wide open to George. George breaks into the secondary at the 35, 30, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Panthers.
Mike, a great job on David Ratcliffe, just looking over the middle, finding Mark George with a score.
And so the Panthers off play action. They set it up, and off play action, Ratcliffe hit a wide open Mark George, and he toted the mail 60 yards for a touchdown. And with 11:07 left to go in the third quarter, Panthers get just what they need, Ralph. A big strike and take a 19-7 lead.
Big play for the Panthers, Mike. We definitely needed that score.
I'm sure Coach Flip Godfrey will go for 2 with a 19-7 lead, but now the Panthers are going to have to burn a timeout as they are having trouble getting the play into the field, and the Panthers will burn a timeout. 11:07 left to go in the third quarter. Panthers 19, extra point try coming. Grenada 7. Panther football on WMGO continues in 30 seconds. Burnside will come wide to the near side, wide out to the far side, offset eye in the backfield. Ratcliffe on a 3-step drop, throws to the outside, pass batted up, and it's incomplete. Nice job of coverage on the far side of the field, and Kirk knocked it away. Pass fell incomplete. We intended it for John Paul Buckley, but it was no good. And so the extra point is no good. 11:07 left to go in the third quarter, and Mark George will kick the football off again for the Panthers. And Kirk will have their first shot at it offensively here in the second half. Panthers struck quickly. They got just what they needed. Here's George coming forward and kicking the ball high and deep to the far side of the field, and Rose is going to let it go out of bounds on the far side, and so Grenada's going to get excellent field position on their kickoff. As Ralph, it seems like both kickers, neither one can keep the ball in bounds here as we kick the football off.
That's true, Mike. Sometimes you don't understand what they have in mind, but I guess they try to kick it to the far corner, keep it in bounds.
So with the illegal procedure penalty, the football will be put down at the 35-yard line, and that's where number 18, Reagan Hayward, and his offense will take the field. First down and 10 yards to go with 11:07 left to go in the third quarter. Panthers leading it by the score of 19-7. Triples receivers to the far side of the field. Lone setback as Hayward looks at a five-man Panther front on the trap, gives to Cravens, driving up the middle, got a nice hole, moves it up over the 40 to the 41-yard line, got a solid 6 yards of the play. Panthers knock him down after 6. Miller Todd was there to make the tackle, but it was 6, and it'll be second down. Mark it at the 42, give him 7. Second down and 3 yards to go with 10:48 left to go in the third quarter. 3 wide receivers to the far side of the field. Lone setback behind Hayward. Second down and 3 yards to go. Panthers in a 5-man front again. Gives to Cravens, driving up the middle. Cravens will drive it to about the 48-yard line. Give him 2, and it'll be third down for the Raiders. Third down and about 2 yards to go with 10 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. Well, let's see. Now we've got an injured player on the near side of the field. He only picked up a yard. It's 3rd and 2, but there is an injured player on the near side of the field. We'll take a look at him here on the near side of the field. Third down for the Raiders. Third down and about 2 yards to go. Football at their own 44-yard line. Long setback, and here's the spin and pitch to the far side to number 34, Justin Dyer, and the Panthers penetrated well and knocked him down back behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down and 2 yards to go. And I don't think there's any question of what Coach Parker Stubbs will do right here. He'll go for it on a 4th down and about 2.5 yard to go situation as the football is marked all the way back to the 41-yard line. Nice defensive play by the Panthers right there. Number 6, Tommy Kerr will check in with the play. This could be a very, very big play in the football game with the Panthers leading it 19-7 and 9:25 left to go in the third quarter. Still a lot of football left, but it's 4th down and about 2.5 yards to go. Grenada will go for it. Football in their own territory. Here's the pitch to Dyer, looking for the corner. He's going to have the first down as he breaks a tackle, moves it up over the 45 to the 50-yard line, and is going to fight his way out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Great job of running by number 34, Justin Dyer, and he earned a first down, and it looked like the Panthers, Ralph, had him stopped really kind of at the line of scrimmage, but Dyer just did a great job of running the football.
Great second effort on Dyer's part, Mike. Just holding on to the football and turning those legs and getting the yardage that he needed.
So a big, big play right there. That could have been a momentum turner right there, but Grenada converts, and they have it first down and 10 yards to go from midfield, right at the 50-yard line. 3 wide receivers go to the far side of the field. Lone setback. Number 18, Reagan Hayward, calls him out. He gives, driving up the middle to Dyer. Dyer to the 49, one gain of a yard as the Panthers stack it up right there. Evan Bias, number 95, was there to make the tackle. Gain of a yard, second down, 9 yards to go for the Raiders with 8 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Panthers on top 19-7. Next week, the Panthers will be at home in conference play to take on the Leak Academy Rebels. Make your plans to be with us next Friday night at Sam Vinson Memorial Field. Second down, 9 yards to go. Lone setback, give to Cravens, who's back in the ball game. No running room there. Panthers stack it up at the line of scrimmage. Evan Bias, number 95, again played it well, knocked him down for no gain. Third down and 9 yards to go for the Raiders with 8:03 left to go in the third quarter. Panthers lead it 19-7. Number 5, Derek Lopez will check in with the play on the near side of the field from Coach Parker Stubbs and the Raider coaching staff. Three wide receivers go wide to the far side. Lone setback. Third down, 9 yards to go. Dyer comes back in motion to the near side. They give to Dyer, and there's no running room there. Panthers knocking down for no gain. Again, Evan Bias is there. 3 straight plays. And number 45, John Lutz, was there. It'll be fourth down and 9 yards to go. And the Raiders are going to check the punting unit onto the field. Wow, a great job by the Panthers of bowing their neck right at midfield after giving up a first down, and then they gave up nothing after that. And so Cravens will check into the ball game to punt it. John Paul Buckley and Jonathan Miller will stand back at about the 18-yard line. There's the snap. It's a good one. Cravens comes forward, kicks it off the side of the foot, and it's going to hit out at the 35-yard line. And really between the 34 and the 35, and that's where the Panthers will play it. First down and 10 yards to go with 6:58 left to go in the third quarter, and the Panthers on top by the score of 19-7.
Mike, Panthers get a big break there. Not a real good kick, 11-yard kick by Kirk, and get the ball on the 35-yard line.
Got it right at the 35, and David Ratcliffe, the senior quarterback, he's thrown 3 touchdown passes tonight, will send number 2, Chad Penn, wide to the near side of the field. John Paul Buckley will split wide to the far side. Now we've got an official timeout. Now we're set to go. Offset I will, actually Panthers will work a wing with a lone setback. Ratcliffe puts Miller Todd in motion to the far side off play action. Ratcliffe rolls out right to throw. He's going to be under big pressure, and he's going to be hit and dropped back at the 32-yard line. And now there's a fumble on the play. I guess they got the ball away from David Ratcliffe as he was going down, and the Raiders are all over the football, and they've got it at the 34, and the Raiders have new life. First down and 10 yards to go at the 34-yard line. Second time tonight, Panthers turn it over in their own territory, and Ralph at the 34-yard line. Kirk is in business. First down and 10 yards to go.
Big play for Kirk, Mike.
Number 7, Joseph Hankins will check in with the play from the near side of the field. 3 wide receivers go wide to the far side. Number 18, Reagan Hayward, will bring his ball club up to the line of scrimmage. Lone setback, calls him out. He rolls out left to throw. He's under pressure, sets, fires, passes in and out of the hands. Incomplete. Tried to get it to number 8, Mitchell Harville. Pass fell incomplete. Panthers have pretty good coverage, but the pass was right there. He just couldn't hang on. It'll be second down and 10 yards to go for the Raiders. 6:35 left to go in the third quarter. Panthers on top, 19-7, but it's a shaky 19-7 right now with the Raiders in Panther territory at the 34-yard line. 3 wide receivers will go wide to the far side of the field. Number 43, Alan Cravens, the running back, as Hayward puts Dyer in motion to the near side, gives to Dyer. Dyer will drive to the 35, and the Panthers will knock him down there. Loss of about a yard of the play, and now late, a flag comes flying in. I thought I saw a flag flying in. No, I didn't. I guess that was just somebody throwing a towel in right there. That's what it was, and it'll be third down. Third down and 11 yards to go. They marked the football back at the 35, so it's a loss. Third down and 11 yards to go with 6:11 left to go in the third quarter. 19-7, Panthers on top. Of course, again, the Raiders in 4-down territory right here in Panther territory at the 34-yard line. 3 wideouts to the far side of the field. Cravens in motion. Now they're going to give them a reverse coming back across to Mitchell Harville. Harville will break inside a tackle. Inside the 30, gets it down to the 25-yard line, but he's going to be, I believe, shy of the first down. It'll be fourth down and about a yard to go for the first down for the Raiders. Actually mark him at the 26, so it's going to be fourth down and 3 with 5 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And, of course, a big play for Grenada right there was 3rd and 11, and they get it down where it's fourth down and 3 yards to go. And so obviously trailing 19-7. No thought of field goal here. They're going with a blown setback. 3 wideouts to the far side of the field. Panthers stack it up defensively as number 18, Hayward, calls him out. Spins, gives to Cravens, driving up the middle. Big pile up. Let's see what it's going to be. Flag on the play. And let's see what the indication is going to be. A flag came flying in on a fourth down and 3 yard to go situation. Mark would be very close to the first down, but a holding penalty on the Raiders. I want to, Ralph, I would think that the Panthers would want to see if the first down had been earned as to whether they would accept the penalty or not. But it looks,
want to decline it.
It may want to decline it if the first down has not been earned.
Personal.
And I think
unsportsmanlike
now an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty has been called against the Raiders. Wow, the Raiders have had a lot of big penalties in the football game tonight, and let's see, holding against the Raiders, that is declined.
Now the Panthers going to get.
So the Panthers are going to get the football back. Because the holding penalty is declined, and unsportsmanlike conduct against the Raiders, that will be penalized, and the Panthers are going to come out of this thing with the football. After turning away the Raiders, they're going to come out of this thing in excellent field position after the 15-yard penalty at the 40-yard line. So the Panthers, with a 19-7 lead and 5:01 left to go in the third quarter, will have it at the 40, first down and 10 yards to go.
Mike, a tough break for Kirk, and of course, just a break for the Panthers, get the ball 15 yards farther down the field.
So it'll be first down and 10 yards to go for the Panthers. Buckley will go wide to the far side of the field. Number 2, Chad Penn, will come wide to the near side. Offset I will work in the backfield. As David Ratcliffe calls him out, spins and gives off the right side to Will Lott, and just nowhere to go. I mean, Kirk was coming with everybody but the kitchen sink and knocked Will down back at the 35, loss of 5. It'll be second down and 15 yards to go.
Mike, I tell you, it's going to be a ball game before the night's over. I tell you, both teams getting fired up, both teams making mistakes. Just things you don't need to do in a ball game like this.
Kirk is just blitzing everyone right now. They have just shut down the Panther running game. Panther running game really has been non-existent tonight. They had a couple of plays in the first half where they broke some runs, but for the most part, it's just been just nowhere to go for the Panther running game tonight. Offset I in the backfield. Ratcliffe, 3-step drop, throws to the outside. Buckley's got it at the 40, breaks down the sideline to the 45-yard line. Is going to be shy of the first down up at the 45, but it'll be third down and 5 yards to go for the Panthers with 4:12 left to go in the third quarter. And Ralph, the way the running game has been going tonight, the Panthers obviously are going to have to throw the football.
I believe so, Mike. You're going to have to loosen this defense up, and we're almost, I think we've got 15-plus yards rushing the ball, and not a good night rushing for the Panthers.
No doubt about it. The Panthers just unable to get anything going running the football tonight, and credit that, of course, to a tough Raider defense. They have done a great job defensively tonight. Third down, 5 yards to go for the Panthers. Wideouts will work to both sides. Offset I in the backfield. Here come the Raiders, and there's a flag on the play as the Panthers, David Ratcliffe, goes to a long snap count. It looks like it drew the Raiders off sides. That will be the indication. It's a 5-yard to go situation, and it will be a first down for the Panthers. First down and 10 yards to go for the Panthers after the 5-yard penalty. Football at the Raider 49-yard line.
Mike, another situation where the penalty hurts Kirk. It's about 100 yards in penalties tonight for Kirk.
Tough night for the Raiders in the penalties department. Slot will come to the near side of the field. Offset I in the backfield. Ratcliffe looks over a 5-man defensive front. He spins, gives the football, trying to pop it inside as Morgan will drive to about the 47. Gain of about a yard, maybe 2, and that's all, as almost broke that surge as Kirk was stunning defensively, almost broke through, but just couldn't get by that last guy. Gain of 2. It'll be second down and 8 yards to go for the Panthers. Clock on the move, 3:35 left to go in the third quarter. Panthers on top, 19-7. And have the football in Kirk territory. Of course, the Panthers, what they'd love to do is run the football, run that clock. Being on the road, you want to run the football, run the clock, and get out of town with a big win. So let's see what the Panthers can do here. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ratcliffe is going to pitch right side. They get the ball to Will Lott. Lott will drive to the 45-yard line. Give him another 2 yards, and it'll be third down and 6 yards to go for the Panthers with 3:03 left to go in the third quarter. Clock on the move, and the Panthers keep the clock moving, and of course now set up a third down and 6 yard to go situation.
Big possession play for the Panthers here, Mike. We really need to get this third down play to keep the drives going.
Panthers lead it 19-7. Clock rolling merrily along with 2:43 left to go. Buckley will come wide to the near side. Wide out to the far side of the field. Offset eye in the backfield. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Ratcliffe calls him out and goes straight back to throw. He's under big pressure. Flag down. He's hit and dropped way back behind the line of scrimmage at the 44-yard line. Big loss of the play, but there is a flag on the play, and my guess would be it would be a holding penalty on the Panthers. And, of course, if it is, I'm sure the Raiders will decline it. And that's the indication. It is holding on the Panthers. But the way the Raiders came through there, Ralph, we didn't hold much of anybody that time as they came pouring through that time.
I don't think so, Mike.
So it'll be 4th down.
We held the wrong person, put it that way.
Held the wrong person, I believe, because Ratcliffe was eaten alive back by the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down, and the Panthers will check the punting unit onto the field. Chad Penn will get the snap from center. He comes forward, gets the kick away. It's a line drive kick that's going to hit and take a Panther roll inside the 25, inside the 20, down to about the 18-yard line, 17. Nice punt on the play, and there is a flag back into the secondary with 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter, and let's check this penalty marker out. Tell you what, with all the penalty markers we've had here tonight, we may get home about 1 o'clock in the morning, because this game's going to take a while to play. Let's see what the discussion's all about. And now they're calling the Panther captains up and talk this thing over. Miller Todd will go up and discuss it with the officials. 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Panthers lead it 19-7. Next Friday night, the Panthers will be at home in conference play to take on Leake Academy. And a clipping penalty is called against the Raiders. Again, another major penalty. This one will be half the distance and will mark the football inside the 10 at about the, looks to be about the 7-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 yards to go for the Raiders, but they've got it backed up deep in their own territory with 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Like 110 yards in penalties against Kirk tonight has really hurt them.
Wow, 110 yards in penalties. And 3 wide receivers to the far side of the field, and let's see, we've got a chain that broke on the far side, and that's going to take a few minutes to repair. And the officials are going to run in and call an official timeout. Timeout of the field, 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter.
That's true, Mike. It's really hurt Kirk. They played, good football. They've just had some tough breaks with the penalties.
3 wide receivers to the far side, give to Cravens, driving up the middle, and Cravens will drive it up to about the 10 actually, and before he's knocked down. So give him 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 yards to go with 1:47 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Panthers on top of this football game by the score of 19-7. Had some chain problems a moment ago as the chain broke on the far side of the field, broke earlier, and then it just broke, so we had a little lengthy timeout right there trying to repair the chain on the far side. 3 wide outs to the far side, lone setback. Here's the spin pitch to Cravens. Cravens looking for the corner, and he's going to break a tackle, and Alan Jerome's going to tie him up as he got up over the 20 to the 21-yard line, but he's got enough for another Raider 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go with 1:19 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Panthers lead it by the score of 19-7. They scored on their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They led it 13-7 at halftime, led it 13-0 at the end of the 1st quarter. But Kirk has stayed in this football game, and they've moved the ball very well, and they've been a tough, gritty bunch here tonight defending the home turf against the Panthers. P.J. Harville will get up over the football at center. Number 18, Reagan Haywood, will bring his ball club up. He's got 3 wide receivers to the near side to the lone setback. Looks at a Panther 5-man defensive front. Spins toward the left side, gives to Cravens. Cravens will drive it up over the 25 to about the 26-yard line, and the Panthers stack him up and knock him down at the 26. Gain of about 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 yards to go. John Harold, number 65 for the Panthers, was there to make the tackle.
Mike Cravens just went over 100 yards rushing the ball tonight. He's rushed the ball 23 times for 100 yards.
23 times for 100 yards. He has really carried the mail for the Kirk Raiders here in the football game tonight. Second down and 6 yards to go. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Panthers lead it 19-7. Three wide receivers to the far side, give to Cravens, and Cravens is knocked down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as the Panthers stacked it up well, knock them down for no gain. Lutz was there along with number 70 for the Panthers, Wayne Graves. 10 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Panthers will hold Kirk to a possession down. It's third down and 6 yards to go. 3 seconds, 2, 1. The buzzer sounds. That's the end of the third quarter. We go to the fourth quarter here in Grenada, Mississippi, and everybody up here at Raider Field. The Panthers on top, 19-7 as we go to the fourth quarter. Three wide receivers to the near side of the field and straight back to throw is number 18, Hayward, and the pass falls complete. And Miller knocked down Rose as he caught the football on the far side of the field, but it's enough for a first down. First down and 10 yards to go with 11:53 left to go in the ball game. So right back come the Kirk Raiders, and they have it first down and 10 yards to go. 11:53 left to go. Panthers on top, 19-7. Three wide receivers come to the near side of the field. Lone setback. First and 10. Here's the give. Driving up the middle of the field is Cravens in a big hole. He's over the 50 and into Panther territory at the 49-yard line. So the Kirk Raiders now getting some rhythm again, going offensively, driving to Panther territory at the 49. They pick up another first down. First down and 10 yards to go. First down and 10 yards to go for the Raiders. 11:30 left to go in the football game. Clock on the move. Panthers leading it 19-7. But again, that lead is very tenuous right now. Three wide receivers to the near side. Give to Cravens, driving up the middle to the 45, and the Panthers knock him down at the 45. Brandon Hardy, number 67, was there for the Panthers, along with number 44, Miller Tide. They knock him down after the gain of about 3, and it'll be second down and 7 yards to go with 11 minutes left to go in the ball game. Number 6, Tommy Kerr, will bring the play in for Coach Parker Stubbs on the near side of the field. Panthers lead it 19-7. Harville will get up over the football at center for the Raiders. Three wide receivers to the near side, lone setback. Here's the spin and pitch the football again to Cravens. He drives to the 43-yard line. Got it inside to the 43. It'll be third down for the Raiders. Third down at about 4 yards to go with 10 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the football game.
Mike Kirk just keeps punching it down the field. Of course, the biggest thing, they're running time off the clock. But they're still driving the ball down the field.
Driving the ball very, very well. They have been very balanced offensively tonight, but they have really shown a great job of running the football. Third down and about 4 yards to go. Big play right here for Reagan Hayward and his offensive unit. Third down and 4. Of course, they're in 4-down territory, trailing the Panthers here in the fourth quarter. Here's the spin, giving to Cravens up the middle. No running room there. Panthers stack it up. No gain. It'll be fourth down and 4 yards to go. And once again, Ralph, one of those big plays. And I tell you, we've got some tempers flaring out on that field as both teams really kind of squaring up at each other right now. Ralph, this has been a hard-fought football game.
You know, certainly don't want a penalty here, but Wayne Graves just did a super job. But, you know, a lot of times you get excited and you get a penalty.
So it'll be fourth down and 4 yards to go, and a big play right here with 9 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Panthers lead it 19-7. Kirk is going for it again on fourth down. They've done it this livelong night, and they've been successful. Panthers have had a good night stopping them defensively on fourth down also. But the Panthers lead it 19-7. Three wide outs to the near side. Lone setback. Dyer in motion to the far side off play action. Throws the ball over the middle. Pass batted up in the air as the Panthers got the hands up and knocked it down. And the receiver was open, but the Panthers did a great job of knocking the pass down. And the ball will go over, and the Panthers will take over. First down and 10 yards to go. Wow, once again, the Panther defense holds on fourth down, and it'll be first down and 10 yards to go for the Panthers from the 43-yard line. They've got it in their own territory with 8:55 left to go and a 19-7 lead.
Big play that time for the Panthers, Mike. I think the guy was wide open. Just somebody reached up, slapped the ball, I believe.
Couldn't tell who got the hands up and knocked it down, but boy, they did a great job. Wideouts will work to both sides of the field. Offset eye in the backfield. Ratcliffe will look to put it away right here if the Panthers can. Here's the give again, diving up the middle, and nothing. Absolutely nothing as Kirk slams the door on David Morgan for no gain. It'll be second down and 10 yards to go. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 42-yard line, so he lost a yard of the play. It'll be second down and 11 yards to go.
Mike, Panthers only have 11 yards rushing. I tell you, Kirk has just shut the running game down tonight. They've done an excellent job on defense.
11 yards rushing in the ball game for the Panthers tonight. Unbelievable. And they lead it, and the Panthers lead it 19-7. Wideouts will work to both sides. Offset eye in the backfield. Ratcliffe will call him out. He spins and gives the football, driving to Miller, wide open as they hit the trap. Miller inside the 40 down to the 35-yard line. First down, Canton Academy. And for the first time since the first quarter, the Panthers were able to bust a running play, and Miller drug it up to the 35-yard line in Kirk territory. First down and 10 yards to go.
Big play by Jonathan Miller, Mike. That's the thing the Panthers needed.
And, of course, Kirk has done a great job with that run blitz, really shutting down the Panther running game tonight. But that's the thing about it. If you ever pop a seam, you can go a long way, and that's what Jonathan Miller just did down to the Kirk 35-yard line. Offset eye in the backfield. Wideouts to both sides of the field. Off play action, Ratcliffe hit from behind, throws to the outside, and a great catch on the far side of the field. Number 2, Chad Penn laid out on the sideline and caught the football. It was a gain of only about 7 yards, but what a great catch on the far side. Gain of 7. It'll be second down and 3 yards to go. Coach Flip Godfrey will signal the play in from the bench on the far side of the field. 7:42 left to go. Panthers on top, 19-7. Trey Burnside will go wide to the far side of the field. Wide to the near side comes John Paul Buckley. Offset eye in the backfield. Ratcliffe calls him out. He gives him the draw play and carrying the football for really no gain. I believe that was Jonathan Miller. And, it was Miller. And he got it ahead, maybe for a yard. And it'll be third down for the Panthers. Third down and about 2 yards to go with 7:25 left to go in the ball game. Panthers would love to convert right here. Third down and 2 yards to go. They're in 4-down territory, obviously, too, with a 19-7 lead. They're looking for points. They lead it by 12 and want to try to get something to put this football game away because they have really, for the most part, have been battered up and down this field, but lead the football game by the score of 19-7. Ratcliffe will spin, pitch the football to Miller. Miller has the corner. He drives inside the 25 and is going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 24-yard line, but he's going to have more than enough for a Panther first down with 6:53 left to go in the ball game. So the Panthers keep the chains moving and pick up the first down, and now they've got the football down at the 20. First down and 10 yards to go.
Mike, that's only the second first down for the Panthers. Second half, I think the fourth of the ball game.
Panthers, as Ralph said, only have 4 first downs in the ball game, second in the second half. And now Coach Parker Stubbs wants to call a timeout. Timeout on the field, 6:53 left to go in the third quarter. Panthers on top, 19-7. Panther football on WMGO continues in 30 seconds. Put this football game away, and as you said, amazing, 19 points, and that's only their 4th first down of the night. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Offset eye in the backfield. Now Miller Tide goes in motion to the far side. Here's the give, driving up the middle and breaking into the secondary is Jonathan Miller, and Miller drives inside the 10 down to around the 9-yard line. It's going to have enough for a Panther first down. First down and goal to go for the Panthers. And Ralph, when they've needed it, the Panthers have now started to run the football with 6:45 left to go in the ball game.
That's true, Mike. They've come back, the second half and really done what it's taken to put themselves in a position to win the ball game. Of course, it's not over yet. We still got, 6 minutes to go?
6 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. Clock on the move. Panthers have the football. First down and goal to go at the 7-yard line. Panthers lead it 19-7. Offset eye in the backfield. Ratcliffe looks at a stacked defensive front for the Raiders. He goes off play action, throws into the end zone. Wide open. George has got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Mark George catches his third touchdown pass of the night, and with 6:16 left to go in the ball game, Panthers are on top by the score of 25-7. Well, Ralph, that one's been there all night long for the Panthers. They've thrown it about 3 times and scored 3 touchdowns off of it.
Big play, Mike. David and Mark have done a good job of hooking up and scoring those touchdowns tonight.
Tyler Clark will attempt the extra point. It's down on the way. Kick is good. Time out of the field. 6:16 left to go in the ball game. Panthers 26, Grenada 7. Panther football on WMGO continues with the Big Cat kickoff in 30 seconds.
They break it through, and that's what happened. You get through this line, and then, it's clear sailing a lot of times.
George will kick it high and deep to the far side. It hits on the 5, and it bounces into the end zone. And so the Raiders will take over from their own 20. First down and 10 yards to go. 6:16 left to go in the football game. And so Mark George comes forward. He's had quite a night catching the football and kicks that one as it hit on the 5 and bounded into the end zone, and has put the Raiders with their backs against the wall with the football at the 20-yard line and 6:16 left to go.
I tell you, Mike, Mark's done an excellent job. He's got to be probably one of the most improved players on this Panther team this year. He's come out and just done a great job of helping the Panthers, taking some of the pressure off of John Paul. They double-team John Paul and leaves Mark wide open.
Absolutely. 3 wide outs to the near side of the field. Man in motion to the far side. Here's Hayward back to throw. Shoots to the outside. Tommy Kerr caught it, and Kerr is going to roll it up to about the 38, 39 yard, 28 or 29. Going to be shy of the first down, I believe, depending on where they mark it. I think he's about a yard shy. It'll be second down and 1 yard to go for the Raiders with 6:09 left to go in the ball game. You're right about Mark George, Ralph. He has just come on, and you talk about a threat receiving the football. He's had a great season catching the football.
He has. They've done a good job of bringing Mark along. He's done real well for the Panthers.
3 wide outs will go to the far side of the field. Lone setback, second down, 1 yard to go for the Raiders as Haywood puts Dyer in motion to the near side. Straight back to throw. Shoots to the outside again. Pass is caught on the outside by number 8, Mitchell Harville. And Harville gets it up to the 45-yard line. Football might have come out, but let's see. There's a big scramble, but Kirk came back up with the football, and they have it first down and 10 yards to go at the 45-yard line with 5:59 left to go. So quickly, the Raiders pick up 2 straight first downs, and they have it first down and 10 yards to go. Panthers lead it 26-7, but the Raiders now throwing the football down the field. When you hear the statistics in the football game tonight, it's going to absolutely amaze you that the Panthers, with so little rushing yards, have got a lot of yards passing. But Grenada has really done a great job balancing up their offense tonight. Here's the throw to the outside for the Raiders, Mitchell Harville, and the pass is incomplete as it fell incomplete at the 50. It'll be second down and 10 yards to go for the Raiders with 5:47 left to go in the ball game. Next Friday night, the Panthers will be at home at Sam Vincent Memorial Field in conference play to take on the Leak Academy Raiders. Rebels, make your plans to be with us next Friday night at 7:30. Our broadcast time at 7:15 next Friday as the Panthers take on the Leak Academy Rebels. 3 wide receivers to the near side of the field. Lone setback. And here's the give, driving to Cravens. Cravens will drive it to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard, and the Panthers knock him back after the gain of a yard. Be third down and 9 yards to go with 5:35 left to go in the ball game.
Mike, great effort on Miller Todd coming up, making the play.
Again, Miller Todd always around the football defensively. That's just been that way all year long. He's just always around the football. Third down, 9 yards to go. 5:19 left to go in the ball game. Clock on the move. Raiders trying to get something right here with 3 wide outs to the near side. Lone setback. Hayward calls him out, and he rolls out left to throw. Sets under pressure, and is going to be hit and dropped back at the 38-yard line. Evan Bias was back there. Number 65 for the Panthers, John Harold. David Morgan was back there. Wow, Panthers had a great pass rush there. And it'll be fourth down and about 18 yards to go. And looks like the Raiders are going to punt the football with 4:42 left to go in the ball game. They'll get Cravens back in to punt the football. I don't think the Panthers believe they're going to punt it. Now they get John Paul Buckley back to stand at about the 35-yard line. If the Panthers thought they might try to fake it right here. But Cravens waiting for the snap. There it is. He comes forward. Panthers went for the block, and Cravens kind of hit it straight up in the air. And again, it's going to hit and take a Panther a roll or kind of a side roll at the 45-yard line, and they'll knock it dead at the 45. And it'll be first down and 10 yards to go for the Panthers from their own 45-yard line with 4:04 left to go in the ball game. And Ralph, right now, I think with the Panthers leading at 26-7, you will see a heavy dose of the ball just going straight on the ground right here.
I think that's true, Mike. Panthers just need to hold on to the ball.
You know, Coach,
get out of here with the win. I tell you, this Kirk team has played an excellent ball game for not having more points on the board than they have.
And a very physical football game. And you know, Coach Godfrey just wants to get on the bus and get out of here with a win. Wide out comes to the near side of the field, wide out to the far side. Offset I will work in the backfield. Ratcliffe, the senior quarterback, will set him down. Now sends a man in motion to the far side of the field. That's David Morgan driving up the middle again to Will Lott, who breaks into the secondary, down the sidelines to the 40, inside the 40, fumble the football, and the Raiders come up with the football as Will was breaking down the sideline. He fumbled the football, and the Raiders have come up with a turnover at the 38-yard line, and they have it in their own territory. First down and 10 yards to go with 3:56 left to go in the ball game. Wow, so just when the Panthers get the running game going, they turn it over again, and Kirk will have it at their own 38-yard line with 3:56 left to go. First down and 10 yards to go.
Mike, you just never know what's going to happen in a football game like this.
Well, it's absolutely the truth. You just don't know. We talked about the Panthers going to keep it on the ground, then they turn the football over, and here's Kirk. Right back on the field. Panthers lead it 26-7. Here's Haywood rolling out right, whips it to the outside. Pass is way overthrown, out of bounds, incomplete, intending it for Adam Dinkelacker, but it fell incomplete. It'll be second down and 10 yards to go with 3:50 left to go in the ball game. Number 5, Derek Lopez will check in with the play from Coach Parker Stubbs on the near side of the field. Second down and 10 yards to go. Three wide receivers come to the near side of the field. Lone setback, man in motion to the far side. Here's Hayward throwing, got a man wide open, number 8, Mitchell Harville, and Harville will drive it over the 50 down to the 45-yard line in Panther territory. First down and 10 yards to go, as again they throw to the outside and had Harville wide open, and he got it down to the 45-yard line in Panther territory. First down and 10 yards to go. Panthers lead it 26-7, looking to go 7 wins and 1 loss on the season with 2 regular season games left, and hopefully another appearance in the playoffs, but that'll be determined in the next 2 weeks. Man in motion to the near side of the field. Here's Hayward back to throw, sets, fires to the outside. Again, number 8, Mitchell Harville catches the football inside the 40 down to the Panther 36-yard line. It's going to be very close to the first down with 3:14 left to go. He's picked up 9. It'll be second down and 1 to go for the Raiders. But again, that clock continues to roll as the Raiders trying to get the football into the end zone, desperately get it in the end zone, trailing the Panthers 26-7 inside of 3 minutes and 2:59 left to go in the ball game. Derek Lopez will come wide to the near side of the field. Also wide to the near side is Harville. Number 34, Dyer, is the tight man of the 3 men. closest to the line of scrimmage. They set the screen to the far side, get the ball to number 2, Drew Rose, and Rose drives inside the 25 after he caught the ball down to about the 20-yard line. So a nice gain on the play, another first down with 2:38 left to go. And Ralph, fortunately, for the Panthers, it may be too little too late, but again, Kirk on the move offensively.
Tell you what, Kirk certainly haven't given up, Mike. They're just taking the ball and moving it right down the field, throwing it very effectively.
Boy, Parker's got them playing hard. There's no doubt about it, and they have played a good football game here tonight. 3 wide receivers come wide to the near side. Lone setback, man in motion to the far side. Here's Harville straight back to throw. He fumbled the football, and the Panthers are on top of it at the 25-yard line. Well, the Panthers had some pressure, and it was just standard pressure. And I believe Justin Harrell is the man that came up with the fumble recovery for the Panthers back at the 25-yard line. So it'll be first down at 10 yards to go for the Big Cats with 2:18 left to go. And I tell you, it's been a night of turnovers. It's been a surprising night. And again, the statistical story of this thing is really going to blow your mind when you hear it. But the important statistic is the Panthers leading the football game 26-7 with 2:18 left to go. And now looking more like the Panthers are going to waltz out of here with their 7th win of the year. Slot to the far side of the field. We got a new quarterback in the game. I believe that's Alan Jerome in the ball game at quarterback. And he rolls out right to throw. Looking for someone to throw the football. Now he's just going to keep it and run. He tucks it and he's going to drive it to about the 30-yard line. He picked up 5 yards, Ralph, and he had absolutely nothing.
Just a good effort on his part, Mike.
And just got to the corner and picked up 5, and one of his big offensive linemen, Russell Cook, grabbed him and just kind of helps him back to the huddle because he took a pretty good pop here on the near side of the field with 1:49 left to go. It's second down and 5 yards to go. But Jerome is just a guy. You know, you heard Coach Mike Coggins talking about Alan Jerome, just what a great athlete he is. And he made something out of nothing right there.
He just, made a great effort.
Second down and 5 yards to go. Backs are split. Wideouts will work to both sides of the field. Alan Jerome looks at a 4-man Raider defensive front as he calls them out. Spins, gives the football. Driving, I couldn't tell who's running the football on the far side, but got it to about the 31. Jonathan Miller was the guy carrying the football. The Raiders were all over him. He got about a yard. But the important thing, it's third down, about 4 yards to go, but the clock continues to move with a minute left to go. And the Raiders not really looking to stop the clock, and the Panthers really not in any hurry to run the football right here inside of a minute left to go in the ball game. Panthers will go to 7-1 on the season with the win here tonight. The Raiders, who played a great football game, a hard-fought football game, will drop to 3 wins and 6 losses on the season. Slot will come to the near side of the field. Offset eye in the backfield. 30 seconds left to go. Third down and about 4 yards to go. And the Panthers take the delay of the game penalty with 29 seconds left to go in the ball game. Ralph, it'll cost him 5 yards. Number 75, T.J. Pipkin will check into the ball game for the Kirk Raiders. 5-yard penalty, and it'll be third down for the Panthers. Third down and about 8 yards to go. That's not the important thing. The important thing is the Panthers should only have to snap this thing one more time, and it should wrap up the win for the Big Cats.
Well, hopefully that's the case, Mike. I tell you, the Panthers came back second half, did what they needed to do to win the ball game against a good Kirk ball club.
Third down and about 8 yards to go. And Alan Jerome will just go back, and now he takes it back to about the 20-yard line, falls down on a knee with 25 seconds left to go, and that should be the last play of the football game. 18 seconds left to go. Kirk could stop the clock if they wanted to try to force the Panthers to punt it away on 4th down, but I don't think that's going to happen. 10 seconds left to go. 5 seconds left to go in the ball game. Panthers 26, Kirk 7. You can wrap this one in black and gold as the Panthers come on the road and win a big football game over the Kirk Raiders by the score of 26-7. Panthers 26, the Kirk Raiders 7. Panther football on WMGO will continue with our post-game report in 2 minutes.